We went on a 9-day road trip all across the Northeast United States. We saw 5 state parks, 3 national parks. It would have been 4 actually, but our van didn't want to work the whole time. So, more on that later. We only ended up spending about $374 a person, which is about $42 a day, which was great. But I think we'll do even better next time. We did spend one night at a hotel, and we probably got more... No, we definitely got more groceries than we needed to. We had a lot left over. $42 a day, that's our base. I think we can shrink those numbers in the future. So yeah, I've done a lot of family vacations before, but this was my first time doing a trip like this, where we don't have like a set spot. We're camping from place to place, and it's all with my best friends in the world. It was some of the best times I've had ever, period, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Let's jump in, shall we? So this was your idea. Why did you set this all up?
The last year we went on a West Coast road trip. That was the first time I really did a trip that went to national parks and just places other than Florida, basically.
Your parents always take you to Florida.
Yeah, so, and it was the first time I went west of Kansas. So I never been to the mountains.
First time seeing the West. Like sparked your love for national parks and seeing the world.
Before I was always like, all of the trip ideas was to go to like France or Croatia or something in Europe, because I thought that was the only cool place.
Right.
And then I saw the mountains in the West and was like, wait, US is cool.
And you don't need to worry about any of the paperwork of going to different countries.
You don't
so
need
just
to
like
fly in the plane, you can just drive.
Yeah.
Last year we did 2 weeks, but now at least I got a job, so I couldn't really take...
Most of us had jobs at this point, so 2 weeks is a little too much.
You can't really go west and back in a week. Thought, why not just go to the East Coast and to all the national parks on that side of the earth.
There's that orange utility knife in the side pocket when you took it out.
The only way.
Yeah. I think you had the best fits.
Oh, thank you. Is that actual or silly?
Alright. We have everything, guys? I got all my stuff. Capri Suns! Oh my gosh! How did we forget the Capri Suns? Go! Woo! Oh my goodness. We secured them.
That would have been a disaster.
Oh my goodness. Alright, good call, AJ.
Wow. What? That AJ wow has become like an inside joke. We try to replicate exactly how he sounded. There's so much like inflection going on in that wow. Wow. Can never really replicate it though.
No.
Alright, so our first stop is Cuyahoga Valley. Cuyahoga Valley State Park in Ohio.
I think it's the closest national park to us.
Other than Indiana Dunes.
Oh yeah. We don't talk about Indiana Dunes.
I don't get any Speedway ice.
Speedway? Ice?
We could go to Meyer and then I can get Motrin so I don't barf.
Sounds good. Whoa! Oh, never mind. I thought it said Wild Bill's Tacos. It said T-Mobile. It said tobacco.
It's tobacco.
Yeah, not tacos, sadly.
There's a lot of indents in your lens.
This is how we know we're in Ohio.
What? I'm a big fan. Then it's great.
Dude, there's PP Creek in Ohio. Haven't you heard?
Nah, let's go there.
Yeah, that's basically the only place to go.
Why does that tiny car sound like a diesel engine?
It does.
So this is what we're dealing with. Finger for size comparison. Right here.
Huh. We got a big ol'
Head.
They look like a thermometer.
I don't know what they were or how they were or why.
where they came from. They still haunt my dreams. And we don't know, like, I mean, this was like day one. So they must have been like on something that we put in the van. And then they're like, oh, I smell Doritos. And then they're like...
And then we all got COVID.
Or they were up on my arm. More in here.
Kill them.
There's more in here. There's more on the clear bucket.
Didn't we end up just like
We just
bug spraying?
We just brushed them off. Yeah, you bug sprayed the...
Just fogged the van.
Yeah, if anyone was in there, they would definitely pass out. And we got them.
Look at my taco!
Nice.
Is it a sub because it's bread? Or is a sub a taco?
As a structure purist, I would say yes.
Wait.
Is that a taco or
What?
a sub?
What identifies a taco then?
Exactly.
So it,
Bro, they're freaking on me.
So is that taco, is a sub a taco?
yeah.
So if that's a taco, then the Subway is a taco.
Okay, you want to swim in What is it, spinach artichoke dip?
It's not a highway, a straight road to follow, one well-known lone pavements I roam.
Straight up been here before.
So Alex just realized he's actually been here before.
He was just like interrogating me on what is there to do here, how we should be prepared, and literally just been here. No, it's got a really cool view, but like the whole way there, there's like, it's like slot canyons almost.
Lots of climbing and stuff.
Lots of climbing, like straight up. There's like these two things, and you like can climb up and yeah.
Oh, like legit, alright.
Through wide open space with no maps or foot tracks, no turn backs. I'm in deep. I'm still out here and I'm still moving along. Still wondering.
I would be singing Secret Tunnel if people know about it. It's not a secret anymore.
Well-known tunnel. It doesn't have the same ring to it.
That's a fact. You want to hear a rock fact?
Yeah.
Basically, what's gonna happen? Okay, wait, let me do that again. Swenson's my guy? Basically, someone from The Bachelor told me it was good. Bro, it kind of looks like a Freddy's. Don't.
It's pretty good.
That was the highlight. Yeah, that was really good.
I still remember just how that apple caramel milkshake tasted.
Tasted exactly like a
It was
caramel
crazy.
apple.
I don't even. It was so good. I don't even remember the burger that I got. Did I get a
Yeah.
burger?
I do remember them being just slopped.
This is the galley boy.
Yeah, that thing was like.
I feel like this is like we're always so excited about these like fast food restaurants, and half the time it's just like someone took a dump on a plate.
Yeah.
But then the milkshakes are always bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a packed day. We did like 3 or 4 different locations, and then topped it off with Cherry Springs. Cherry Springs State Park in Pennsylvania, which is the best stargazing spot in the Midwest or something?
One of the best spots just in the East Coast in general.
Yeah.
Because everything is so light polluted.
Right,
So,
just
like,
a lot of population density.
Yeah, so mid-Pennsylvania is about as good as you can get.
Yeah, it was out there too. Like, we were driving for at least like 2 hours or so on dirt roads or just completely abandoned, no lights, no villages, no anything. Villages.
So it's a state park, but also a dark skies park, which means they basically have regulations on light.
You can't, like, I don't know,
Like, they just
build a lighthouse.
But yeah, they don't have like street lights and stuff because
Right.
they're just preserving the darkness.
No bat signals.
No.
Those are one of the worst light
Yeah,
polluters out
Batman
there.
was born there though.
Oh, he had to move out due
Yeah.
to the new laws.
Hey guys, we've arrived at Cherry Springs. You can't see anything except for car headlights with the phone, but the stars are amazing. You'll just have to
We
trust
swear.
me.
Insert picture here.
Yeah, those stars were pretty correct. I've only seen that much in northern Minnesota in a lake house, so it was pretty comparable. Yeah, I was we all like laid on blankets just looking at the stars for like an hour or two, and I was like, dang dude, I could fall asleep right here. Weather was perfect too, it was so nice.
Lots of shooting stars.
Oh yeah, there was a ton. I don't know if that's rare or not, but I mean, maybe that just happens all the time and us city boys don't even know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the plan is to do this for a few hours, and then we're going to drive through the night to Niagara Falls and look at that during sunrise, and then continue. It'll be nuts.
Oh yeah, aren't they trash birds or something like that? Marn?
Oh, it's a video. I'm dumb.
Chocolate chips, my guy.
This place was good.
It was really good.
I feel like all breakfast places are underrated.
What'd you think about Niagara?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It'd be fun. If I go back, I'd probably want to get on one of the boats.
There was a whole area with like boardwalks and stuff that we couldn't go to, where there's
Yeah,
like
I think it
tours
just
and stuff.
opens later.
Okay, too early in the day.
Yeah.
Of all of the places that we went to, that's probably the most recognizable for people. But honestly, like, it was probably the most mid.
It's like,
huge and beautiful,
very commercialized, I guess. So rather than being in a state park and there's a sick waterfall that's not as big as Niagara Falls, but it's surrounded by nature.
Right.
This is just a big boy waterfall surrounded by...
It's pretty industrialized.
Yeah.
It's just like concrete. It was built to be like that. You were saying the Canada side is a little, like, slightly better view too?
That's what people say.
There is a bridge that connects them too, which is cool. I guess if you like have your passport on you, you can just vibe over.
Yeah, I do want to go to the Canada side sometime. They have the big Ferris wheel too, so you could like see it.
Oh yeah,
from
forgot
the
about
top.
that.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I saw a guy while we were walking in Niagara. I saw a guy running. Yo, living here and like having this be my daily run. Oh my gosh. At this point, we were all done with Niagara, so it's off to our next spot. We hit up 2 different state parks before leaving New York, the first of which is Letchworth, also known as the Grand Canyon of the East. And we hit up some of the main spots there, saw the huge waterfalls and such, so check it out.
It's absolutely crazy to me to think that like it splashes far enough up that we get wet right now.
Yeah, this place was pretty cool. It was quite the hike. You kind of just hike along the river and then like you find a new waterfall and then you keep going. Massive canyon. It was pretty cool.
Might be fun to go back and just hike all the day long, see all the things there.
They should have had those scooters.
Yo, when are they going to start having national park scooter rentals?
Okay.
You had one job.
Just kidding, I'm not sorry.
Our next spot, and the last one for New York, is Watkins Glen. I like this one so much that I got the hat. The official Watkins Glen hat. You see that? Yeah. Their website says it has a reputation of leaving visitors spellbound. I would agree, and I think that some ancient wizards in medieval times definitely had their houses here. Many spells have been cast in these rocks. See it for yourself.
Oh, I love this place.
Same.
This place was awesome.
I was very impressed by this spot. I couldn't think of what this was called earlier, and so I called it the Misty Mountains. I think that's pretty accurate. This is the kind of like jungle base that I always wanted to make in Minecraft.
It was interesting because I thought it was just kind of a place in nature, but it's attached to this tourist town. There's the town, and then you walk in, and then here it is.
As much as I like this place, though, still wish I could have just like gone off path.
Yeah.
That's why I really liked Badlands.
Were you able to do that?
Because they had like a general thing, but then it was literally just a stairway down to like just the open field.
Badlands.
Yeah.
And so, after a long and satisfying day in New York State, we were off to our next location, which was a campsite we were going to stay the night at in New Hampshire. Getting into New Hampshire was like super cool because the terrain like slowly starts to change, becomes more foresty, there's more pine trees, you start to see peaks in the distance, the road starts going up and down, and it was like, ooh, like we're building up to something, something's about to happen. And it was, we were about to climb the highest mountain in the world. All right. So, just got done with our first campy.
How do you feel?
Sleeping in a sleeping bag was definitely better than sleeping in the van. So,
I feel great.
I feel pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That was a nice sleep I had.
Which is good, because we're about to hike Mount Washington.
Highest point in New Hampshire.
Oh, cool. Also, it's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, yo!
Hey.
I was gonna remember at some point today.
Thanks. I'm sure you would, but I'll just remind you. All right. Off we go.
Happy birthday.
Already looking pretty mountainous.
Good morning, nature. Good morning, Earth. My name's John. Nice to meet you.
Say it back, Earth.
Say it back, Earth.
We're going on a trip in a favorite rocket ship. I'm wet.
We gotta hike a mountain.
Yeah.
Heartbeat in the quiet, spotlight in an empty room, a song in the silence, my dreams come into view. The light in the dark, the brightest star. My beginning.
We're not even there yet. Check out these views, bro.
I see it now with you. You'll never be the same. The start of my heart, a river washing over me. When you came and changed everything.
Boing. Oh, wet head. I should do that. I see those peaks in the distance. That's crazy. Keeps getting steeper and steeper. And our legs are dying. John's fine, of course, but
He's not even sweating.
he's not even breathing. He just holds his breath the whole time. Look at him not moving or breathing.
I started to wonder something I can't deny. In a moment unfolding before my very eyes, a new stories being written right new, pouring over me. I see it now with you. You'll never be the same. The start of my heart.
All right. We did it.
To the tip.
The tippy top. You can also drive up, which is really nice because now Alex and Kenna can pick us up.
Yeah, I feel partially like a lot of these people don't deserve to be up here. But also, I'm glad that we could not have to go back down.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to drive down. I was thinking about going on crusade, like, did you climb the mountain? No, get out of here.
Alright, well, we'll push you down it then.
Mount Washington is over 6,000 feet high in elevation, and the hike we did, we climbed about 4,300 feet of that over about 5 miles. At least that's what my Strava thing says. There was a moment, it was like right here, I pointed to that spot, and I was like, oh, so there's that peak? Not even close. That was like maybe like the first sixth of what we were about to do. There were a bunch of like mini peaks like that where you're like, oh, there's the end, and then it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps getting steeper and steeper and rockier and rockier. But it was like
epic.
You can't stop, you know, so you just had to keep going. But yeah, it was awesome.
Okay. That's all I got.
Apparently Mount Washington has like one of the most severe weather in the world. The highest wind ever recorded was on top of Mount Washington.
Yeah, like either in the world or in the US. Either way, that's like crazy.
Apparently it's like less than 2 weeks out of the year where it's actually clear skies.
Right.
And I didn't know anything about that, and then we hiked and it was like the best day ever. Yeah, I got to the top, and then there's this whole history center saying like how many people died here and like how snowy it is normally and how icy and deadly it is, and I was like, oh wait, what?
This one, the one we just did, that was like the nicest hike of all time.
Yeah.
It was because it was my birthday. I was blessed. I was blessed by the weather gods.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah. Mountain good.
The fun part about driving up and down Mount Washington is that you use your entire gas tank getting up and all of your brake pads going down.
Dude, if you don't on the way up, it straight up looks like you're just gonna go off a ramp and then die.
Literally, the brakes were like.
You could smell them. I mean, there were pull-off spots, and we did like every other, and then they were smoking. The brakes were smoking all the time. We're like,
oh man.
Okay,
we're gonna hang out.
We're gonna be 3 times as more careful now.
This is almost more sketchy than Yosemite Drive.
I checked our 4,300 feet. That's how high we are. At least at the summit. So this is probably at least 4,000 feet.
We got this.
Bruh, this is cracked.
Nice.
At this point, we are going to all the way to Maine. Yeah, we topped off the day with lobster.
Oh yeah.
Lobster and ice cream in Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor was so cool.
Bar Harbor. Ann Arbor's in Michigan.
That's the one we went to get Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bar Harbor. Bro, it's a moose.
Alright. So we got my lobster tacos. We got lobster mac and cheese.
That is like
lobster Alfredo, amongst other things. More mac and cheese. And then a whole freaking lobster. Bro.
Here lies our poor friend Jeff, but I will enjoy him.
Yeah.
As much as he enjoyed life.
Brother nature. Get out of here.
Let's talk about Alex rolled his long fork.
Just for this. Literally just for that exact moment.
I don't think you brought it out for anything else.
Yeah.
How old have you turned, Ethan?
Yes. 24.
Oh, so you're almost 25. It's like
Basically.
mid-30, bro.
Mid-30s.
Yeah, how does that feel?
work?
You got to eat lobster. Keep looking at that light. Okay, bye.
What up, pimps? We're up and it's like 4:45 in the morning. Way too balls early, but we want to see the sunrise or something like that.
better freaking be worth it.
How do you feel?
honestly, I slept pretty well. So I'm just vibing out. I think I'm gonna feel it later today, though.
You can't see anything.
Made it just in time.
Yeah.
For the sunrise.
See it peeking. Best view of the trip?
Yeah, I think so. Portraits I got here were sick, and the landscape shots were dope. I also had no idea where I was going to. I was
really?
I was like,
Well,
this
just,
looks like up.
Here's AJ.
Hey, Jen.
I brought my flops. I've been hiking this whole thing in flops. So that's fun. Hey, Mark.
Mark Walnut.
Bro. Bye, Mark.
So for this day, we had planned to actually spend most of it driving to New York after this, but plans fell through with that. So instead, we just spent the day in Acadia, which was great because there was a bunch of stuff to see there, and it was a nice change of pace from how quickly we had been hopping between places before. We just saw a bunch of stuff in Acadia, and it was great.
Alright. This is like the only, one of the only sand beaches that is north, like this far north, because the water usually is too cold to like create the sand.
Right, this cold it's usually just the rocks.
Yeah, but because there's that little island out there, it diverts a lot of the cold water, so the water becomes warm enough to keep the sand around.
What a clutch island.
Should we go to Thunderclap?
The Thunderdome.
Do you want
Yeah,
me to
let's do
hold
it.
your phone?
Amazing.
Thunder.
Would have liked it better if it was peak time.
Right. It was like, there's like a certain tide level, but the tide only changes every like, I don't know, 4 hours.
What is this place called, John?
Thunderhole. I really hope it slaps. We're gonna take it all in, the whole thing.
This could be a good one.
Dies. So this is what a usual beach looks like in Maine. Rocky, urchiny, seaweedy.
Oh, wow.
Dude, touch it.
Why?
Why not?
You want to touch it?
Touch it. Alright, if I touch it, you touch it.
Why? I never agreed to this.
He's got his little pinchers. He's like, we'll be looking respectfully.
Are those his eyes? He's like,
Skedaddling out of here.
are you feeling it now?
Money.
Krabs?
Give him some money.
Put $1 in the co-op.
Could I get a Krabby Patty with fries and a soda and extra cheese?
Does the Krabby Patty have crab in it?
Okay. What else we do this day? We did a little hike to the beach. We saw some crabs.
Oh yeah.
Did you make any friends? Any crab friends? No. No? Bro, I made so many crab friends. Harold, Gerald, Jeff, Meth. I was like, dude, that's not a real name. And he's like, it's my name. My name's Meth.
And he does a lot of it.
This video's demonetized. Oh yeah, what else did we see? So we saw the lighthouse.
You have to. You're in Maine.
Yeah, you got to see a lighthouse. The lighthouse. They only have one, but it's really cool.
Hello, doctor.
Hi. I'm a doctor.
It's true.
Orange peel huggers. What is this city?
Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah, we went here because we weren't gonna stay at my friend's house in New York City, so we just got a hotel in a relatively not busy city, rather than like driving downtown New York still.
Right. Honestly, it was weirdly empty for how big this city was. You can tell it's one of those cities where like everyone like funnels in.
9 to 5.
Yeah, 9 to 5. And then like
they leave.
everyone leaves. It was bizarre. It was like post-apocalyptic almost.
AJ just standing really far away.
Looking up.
Just standing.
What'd he do? He walk.
You think?
We're talking about him like he's an NPC. Day 5 was basically just a driving day. Gonna get down to Shenandoah and then eventually down to the coast in South Carolina. But yeah, we drove through New York.
Oh, that was sketch too. When we went through the Bronx.
Oh yeah, we took the wrong, because there's so many exits, and we took the wrong one a couple times, and we had to like floop around.
The roads were like janky. The apartments we were going through, like freaking straight up skyscrapers, but they were like beat up, and then.
Yeah, but it's cool to see all the buildings and stuff, and like hopefully we can, I don't know. I want to do a trip to New York in general sometime. We also stopped in Philly. We had to try the cheesesteaks, of course. Gino's versus Pat's.
Oh, bro, those were so good too.
Yeah.
Someone ordered, like did an online order or something of, it was like it was either 500 or it was 50 cheesesteaks.
Jeez.
And he like looked at the thing and he was like, someone just ordered 500 freaking cheesesteaks. How did yours go?
That's good.
Yeah, alright.
Dude, my guy was like, hey, what's it going on? He didn't actually. I got a lot of bread. They're basically the same size. This one's hotter, but it was also done more recently.
Holy hot. Whoa. It's leaking. Ah. That one's more moist and like fresh.
It was like sopping, but but in a good way.
Right, in like a really hot
It was
and fresh
very
way.
moist.
Really
So, like,
hot, sopping, fresh, moist bread in your mouth.
Yeah.
What we decided on was Gino's cheese sticks were better. And that was actually the one with cheese whiz, which I
Yes.
didn't expect to like better because, you know, fake cheese, but it was definitely better. But I think
then
the
the
other
ones,
one's fries were better. Yeah, Pat's fries. So if we ever go again, you just, yeah, they're right across the street. You just get your favorites from each spot.
Let's do it.
Brother.
My God.
Somehow I like saw that coming.
Oh no, don't do it now. Don't do it now, please. I almost did.
Philly all the frickin' way to Shenandoah, which is where? Virginia? Can you guess what song we were blasting the whole way?
Virginia.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains.
Alex, AJ, and John are all peeing in different directions, so Kenna doesn't know where to go. So she's just sitting in the middle of the road to avoid all of the pissing.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads.
Blue Ridge Mountain.
West Virginia.
I'm a doctor.
Federally
Dr. Douse. Let's go.
Bro, that's a rock.
The impact of modern man and technology is absent in the wilderness. You won't find buildings, developments, or machines here.
Yeah, they've got a roll.
And you, the visitor, who does not remain,
Whoever wrote
can
this,
experience nature in
I
purest
swear.
form.
whoever wrote these things like hates people and the government and despises.
Development.
Got a real pessimistic view on.
Yeah, the first one we saw was literally just explaining why the view is getting worse. Like, there used to be no buildings over here, but now there's houses.
See, this is the federally designated wilderness within Shenandoah. All hail our government.
Can't tell if the government loving or hating.
You can tell they hate it because it's urine color.
Shenandoah's pretty cool. I'd like to go back in the fall.
Oh,
when
yeah.
all the leaves are changing. Because the drive is super nice, too. So even just driving with all the leaves changed colors would be insane.
Yeah, that'd be probably one of the nicest roads to drive on in the country for that
On
sort
Earth.
of thing. We began the day with a little hike up to Hawks. Oh yeah, is that what it's called?
The moonshine, teardrop in my eye, country roads, take me home to the place.
If only it was at nighttime screaming into the void.
That's where it's at.
Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Gonna spit, but it would have gone right back in my face.
song by B. Dang it.
Oh.
Pictures taken moments before or whatever.
That's what I get for
Yeah. It's literally instant. That was nature's instant karma.
dude.
But also that sucks.
Oh wait, can we freeze frame the culprit? There he is. He's like. This was a nice little hike. I mean,
Oh, I was in flops. Oh my god.
you were in slides. That was the only spot that had the rocks, though. The rest was just regular trail.
Yeah.
But still, why did you wear slides?
It's like straight up rock climbing.
Masculine urge to climb a rock.
Must conquer.
Rock. No, cut that out. And this was when we were like brainstorming about a bunch of stuff too. I enjoyed.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoyed how chill it was, because we were just kind of like talking.
We didn't
Nice.
get very many opportunities to just talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, John and I were talking about that too. It was like on the Colorado trip, we're planning like, all right, we'll be around the campfire for like 4 hours before we go to bed.
Nice.
Because yeah, it was very fast paced.
Very doing.
Yeah, that's somewhat peepable.
After this hike, we were all done with Shenandoah, and it was time to head to South Carolina. Before making our way all the way to the coast, we were going to stop in mid-South Carolina to stay with a friend and hang out for a little bit.
Yes, Wesley.
What do you think about Wesley?
The man, the myth, the legend. Like,
did you guys like his crib?
Bro, his crib was cracked. Kind of makes me want to like get a freaking camper and drive around the country, you know what I'm saying?
All you have to do is string up the string lights at the top, and you've got yourself the most comfy box of all time.
Yeah.
Alex, what's going on?
We're getting cheer line.
How much?
More if we can.
We bought 3 tons of cheer wine because they don't sell it in Indiana, at least not in bulk.
It's like romantic.
We should get a candlelit little dinner, and you know, I'll twirl my mustache to that.
To say what's impossible, but they forgot. This world keeps spinning, and with each new day, I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade, but in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity.
Okay, so, I don't know how to play spike ball, but you hit the ball thingy into that net thingy, and then you dive, and you dive, and you...
This area is where I actually lived when I went to high school. So we hit up a bunch of old restaurants that I really loved, and then checked out the coast a little bit. We were staying with some family friends that we knew while I lived there. Really nice little apartment for us, so that's probably the nicest spot we stayed at.
It's a tiny crab.
How did you legit find that?
Let's see. With my eyes.
I could have...
Tiny crab. Say that again.
Oh yeah, we're about to go to Biscuit, which is the best biscuit and burger and shake restaurant that I have been to.
Dude.
I have been to Shake Shack. It is better than Shake Shack.
That's...
One caveat, I haven't tried their chocolate shake, so I don't know how it'll compare to John's standards of the whole malt thing at Shake Shack.
Yeah.
But overall, salted caramel cheesecake, milkshake is the best. I always get that. You can spike it if you want. You can get spiked milkshakes. I wasn't 21 when I was here, so I don't know if that's good or not though.
I feel like it might. Let's get wasted on some milkshakes, boys. Alcoholic milkshake.
You just put your entire mouth over it.
This is looking great, my guy.
The pretzels literally put me on cloud 9.
What? Forgot about the pretzels.
I'm gonna try it.
Bruh.
Senor.
Check it out.
I don't know which one's better.
Check it out.
Orange one looks nice.
I don't really know tacos, my guy.
Oh, that's like a shot.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yo. I wanted to move down there because I was like,
Let's go.
Holy crap, this is so good.
I remember John asking me back when I lived here, like, of all the places you've lived, which is best? I'm like, Pawleys, easily, if everyone can move here.
Yeah.
That's why it cost $103. Because they put blinker fluid in it.
Was the blinker fluid $80?
Yeah, and then the rest was 20.
Did they say anything about that?
They literally did not say anything. They asked about our wipers.
Yeah, they asked for the wipers.
And we were like, no.
You got wiper fluid? They fill the wiper fluid.
That's a bit. We should sue, honestly. Why do you need fluid for the blinkers? They don't squirt, they just blink.
The blinkers need a little bit of motivation to help them blink.
Right. Motivation sauce.
Hey, they're thirsty.
Hey fam squad. So you're probably wondering how we got here. We're supposed to be in the Smokies right now, but there was a little bit of a hiccup in the plan. The van wouldn't start yesterday. We just went on a several-hour tirade of trying to call towing places and trying to call repair shops. Half of them didn't pick up, half of them are closed, but we magically found one that's working on it right now, and like 2 different towing places that ended up coming at almost the same time. We went with one, and it's being fixed right now. We just got done eating sushi as a relaxer. So we're just gonna vibe out, and this probably is gonna be the end of the trip. Unless we do a smoky hike tomorrow. I'm not totally sure yet. Yes.
We're literally effed.
Yo, look at this perfect parking job. I know what I'm doing. I am big badonkadonk van driver 3000. Little did I know, this was the last time the van would move for several days. You know, out of all of the places for the van to break down on this trip, easily the perfect one. I even did the perfect parking job for this van to break down at. So it was a spot where we could easily stay a couple extra days. The people we were staying with were very, very kind. They lent us their car while this was broken so we could still do stuff while we were like scrambling to get it, to find a mechanic to repair it. Yeah, it was like, even though that was pretty stressful, not really knowing if we were gonna make it back for work on Monday, best spot for the van to break down. We're literally...
The main thing we missed was the Smoky Mountains, but then there were like a couple state parks we were gonna go to as well that we weren't able to go to.
I'm still bummed about the Smokies. We've been sort of thinking maybe we'll try to do like a 1-day trip to see the Smokies again.
Yeah, that's where we were gonna camp.
Right, I was about to say that. We even had a campsite there and everything. Yeah, so big bummer on those last few days. You know, despite all these circumstances, we made sure to enjoy the days ahead as much as we could. Not only was it a great spot because of the family that we were staying with, but also Pawleys Island is beautiful.
Just a man and his dog watching lacrosse. Why are we watching lacrosse?
The dog wanted to.
The dog.
Dog think and ice cream.
It's shark season.
I found the murder weapon from the case in 1984.
Yo, we should get rid of that.
Tragedy.
This is why I came on this trip, because I just think it's really profound that we can experience disappointment in every aspect of our lives. Hashtag super deep. Wait, cut.
Is that the moon?
The moon, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he's going for the pier shot. I see.
Oh, this is black. Hey.
Hello.
What's the news?
The van is stuck here until Monday. So we're all gonna get a rental van and drive home tomorrow, and Ethan's gonna stay here forever.
I'm the one person that can work remotely Monday and could maybe take it off Monday, so I'm just glad. Yeah. You guys can go on the rental.
Did you show him the receipt and everything?
So, it's the next day. We don't have a rental car because we arrived at the airport to find out that they had no cars. It is an airport, so I'd expect them to have airplanes, but maybe not cars. But yeah, we reserved a car, and then we got there and we're like, sorry, we have no cars. So, great system, guys. So today, we got a mobile mechanic, and we're gonna meet him there at the van to see if he can fix it. It's a Sunday, so most other places are closed, and the place that it's at, that we towed it to, isn't open until Monday. So that's our last resort. Which wouldn't be too bad, so we would all just miss a day of work on Monday, assuming they fix it up pretty fast. So let's see if this guy fixes it today.
Day 3 stranded here. This stranded fever is getting me acting up. He's got cereal boxes, but I found some cereal bags, if you know what I'm saying. That had me act up.
All right, give it a go.
Yeah.
I believe that's not working.
Could be fuel pump, spark plug, something...
Blockchain.
Something valve.
The guy that we finally found to repair the van.
Some random dude in a diesel bug.
He was
Came-
amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he rolled up in that, and I was like, that's the mechanic's car. And then later he showed us it's a diesel bug with black smoke, and I was like, okay, that makes more sense.
He was bragging yeah bro, if I'm in traffic, I can clear out a whole lane with this stuff. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you do that though?
Yeah, he kept saying one-liners of car talk, and then he was waiting for our amazed reaction of how awesome it is.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. We didn't relate on any level, but I would also trust him with my life.
Yeah.
He was the ultimate homie. He got the van fixed in the end.
Alright, so we found the problem. Our gas tank fell out.
We almost broke the gas tank because it was full of gas and we had to take it out, so it bent when it hit the floor. But he finally got it fixed. We helped him push everything back in. The van started. We all were just sobbing tears of joy.
It's fixed. We'll be off to arrive at home probably
4 a.m.
probably 5 a.m.
That's pretty pessimistic.
You think so? The good thing is that not all of us need to wake up super early, so we can have the ones who do need to wake up super early sleep in the back, and then the drivers can be you and me because we don't need to be up for that or anything. So. How long was it? How long of a detour was that? We missed the Smokies and all the stuff we were gonna do there. Did get to stay in Pawleys for a little bit longer, which was fun. Got more drone shots than I would have otherwise. More thoughts to come. Sponsored by Bud Light. Stay tuned after this commercial break.
Bro, what?
Green Walmart. It's almost as rare as a shiny Pokemon. 9 green Walmart. We only sell limes. They only sell limes.
Walmart, more like Walgreens.
Because it's green.
We have 12-hour drive.
Sheesh. Frick. John is coping by drinking pop.
This is my version of alcohol. All it is it makes your teeth feel like they're rotting. It makes your throat feel like you poured syrup down it. And it tastes like bubbles that have like little needles.
Hey, all I'm saying is some people like syrup down their throat.
What is that supposed to mean? Turn this off.
How was the trip?
Pretty sick. I feel like it's easy to just be like, wow, that was lame, because the van is like an inconvenience, but it still worked out and it was still fine. So
Yeah, we definitely made the best of it.
maybe a little bit too fast.
Too many things.
Too many things, not enough rest time or chill time, which is what I'm taking away in planning the next trip.
Live and learn on the pace, I guess. But we were definitely like, all right, we got 10 days to do as many things as we possibly can. I'm sure there's a lot you took out already. And it's like, dang, well, I mean, do we take out Niagara Falls? No, we're gonna drive through the night so we can see Niagara Falls, obviously. But yeah, maybe next time I'll be like, nah, yeah, well, I'll skip that for sleep. I'm glad that we are able to do this kind of thing. Not everyone has access to a 18-passenger van and a whole week of time and $400. So overall, trip.
Overall, awesome. Yeah, it was my first trip with Kenna actually too. So
Right.
that was a lot of fun. The fact that we got to do it for so cheap.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Spicy chocolate is a vibe.
We wilding out on the way home.
Please help me. Please help. Ah! They're here! I've been spotted.
Favorite spot?
Okay, favorite spot for the views, Beehive Summit, Acadia. Favorite spot for the food, I think Pawleys.
Biscuit boy. You already talked about Acadia a bit, but favorite spot?
Yeah,
Spot?
maybe Mount Washington. Maybe my top spot, actually.
Ooh, Mount Washington for sure was my favorite, and then Acadia second.
I think Mount Washington was a better overall day experience.
Right.
But Acadia's views were nice.
Unexpectedly nice spot. What was your biggest surprise?
Letchworth was pretty cool for being something I didn't know about before.
Unexpectedly nice spot.
For me, this was Watkins Glen. It sounded
Oh.
like you had the same reaction
Yeah.
when we went there, but
Yeah, didn't really know it existed. And it was kind of weird too, because it was a cool little town, and there was like a big lake, so you would think that's like the focus, but then it's just like, oh hey, look, a state park. That's
Yeah.
cracked.
yeah. I feel like I was about to meet some cave trolls in there, like Misty Mountains, Lord of the Rings characters. Oh yeah, and we got back like 4 a.m. Monday morning.
Yeah, I can still see a little better with brights. Oh, okay. It was just a cloud.
We are officially in the middle of nowhere. Wow. We made it. We're alive. Wow, I can't see anything. It's Ethan's face. End of the race.
Why did I do that to myself?
How was that road trip?
I'm too tired to think, but it's been real.
Did you have to work in the morning?
I can't remember. I don't think I did.
I don't even remember. I must have like slept through the day and I didn't even realize it.
I came in with a coffee from Starbucks, and my manager was like, wow, it must be bad. you have coffee. So.
John's drinking coffee.
But yeah, gave me a story to tell to everybody.
Yeah.
Which was fun.
I'm really glad that you were able to drive that last stretch, because I have never been more like, I'm literally about to be unconscious, like driving right now. The only thing that kept me up was when you joined me in the passenger seat and we talked a little bit. Literally, I could have been blasting music, I could have been singing, I could have been eating. Nothing would have saved me except for conversation at that point. And then you ended up taking over for the last like couple hours, and I was just,
I was like,
just died in the back.
I'm pretty sure I remember asking like, are you good? Like, I can drive. Pog.
Cool trip.
Yeah.
We're about to do it again.
About to do another one.
3 months.
Who knows? Will this one be done before then?
I'm gonna edit this before we leave. I'm definitely gonna finish this within like a month or so.
GG's.
I have to wake up in an hour and 45 minutes, so.
4 hours for me, and like 2.5 for you. Do you have to wake up?
I have to wake up in 2 hours.
Wow.
What?
You want to go to work for me?
Yeah, no.
Doesn't have to wake up. Sleeps forever. Just like Alex is gonna poop forever currently.
He's probably not gonna sleep because he'll be in there until morning.
Anyways, cool road trip.
Oh, nothing.
Could have done without the van breaking down and the endless barrage of not poggers things.
We got worms in our van.
I mean,
Honestly, in hindsight, that was the silliest and least annoying. Just like, what the frick? There's worms everywhere. And then we got them all in like 20 minutes.
and then they're like gone. I was like, what?
First two. Yeah.
That was a sign that we should have just turned around.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Smoky Mountains.
Okay, let's go.
Really?
Just kidding.
Unless.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
I'm running out of things to say.
So.